Gilbert the Good-Hearted Jackal, The Haunted Mansion by Alex Foster. At 8 o'clock p.m., it was Halloween in Masai Mara, Kenya. Every child in Quickenquaw could wear their costumes like ghosts, werewolves, mummies, vampires, witches, zombies, and more. Gilbert the Jackal visited Mare Angel, and the Angel Mare was coming out the gate. "Hey Gilbert," she said, "Happy Halloween!" "What's in Halloween?" asked Gilbert. Halloween is a holiday October 31 where the children wear their costumes, knock you on the door, and say trick or treat and get you candy, Mare Angel explained. "That was fun," barked Gilbert. "It's we animals do." Mare Angel shook her head. "No, Gilbert. Candy are for humans, not animals. Let's go." They decided to leave the town and set off to the savannah. "I think you're right, Mare Angel," Gilbert said. "Animals don't eat candy. We have our own national diet in the wild." "I know, Gil," Mare Angel replied. "You always eat the vegetables. Let's go. Trick-or-treating." And they walked away. But one night, they saw their friend Gwen the Sprayhair was screaming in terror. "What's wrong?" they asked. "Guys! Guys!" Gwen yelled. "There's a haunted mansion in the middle of the savannah!" "I didn't know..." Haunted mansion?" sputtered Gilbert. "I didn't know Masai Mara, Kenya has a haunted mansion." "Exactly, Gilbert!" squealed Gwen. "And there's ghosts inside the mansion! You two women need to check it out!" "Oh, please, Gwen," Mare Angel grumbled. "There's no such thing as ghosts." "I'm sure there's ghosts, all right," Gilbert said nervously. "We need to check out the mansion." And they set off. And Gwen was right. Gilbert and Mare Angel saw the haunted mansion. The thunder was clapping, the lightning was flashing, and both bats and ghosts were coming out. They looked scared. They really need to check in the mansion. First, Mare Angel opened the door. She and Gilbert entered the mansion. Mare Angel called out, "Hello? Does anybody home?" And the sound echoed everywhere. "Mare Angel, I don't think someone's home," whispered Gilbert. And they began to explore around the mansion. They looked and walked every room around. Then they heard also the clock is chiming regularly, unlike Mare Angel's. Then they heard the ghostly sound goes, "Ooh!" They checked into the hallway. And then ahead, they saw a floating candle. They felt very scared to get in a room in the dark, but they saw a candle was floated by a spirit. Next, they stepped back and they ran. They ran for free. They screamed, "It's the ghost! Let's get out of this place!" Before they could escape, they saw a strange man with his sharp knife. "Gilbert, look out!" Mare Angel cried. "It's Jack the Ripper!" They stepped back. Gilbert got confused. "Wait a minute, Mare," he barked. "What's Jack the Ripper doing in Africa?" "Oh," said the man, "I'm not Jack the Ripper. I'm a friendly man dressed look like him. And this mansion is not haunted either. I was testing a robot candle to float very high in the hall to scare everyone too." "Oh, okay," Mare Angel said. "Gilbert, I think Gwen was wrong about the mansion." Mare Angel and the men are bid farewell to each other, and she and Gilbert will jog away. They traveled back to the savannah to trick-or-treating. Gilbert asked Mare Angel, "I have one question though. What's Jack the Ripper doing in Africa?" "I'll tell you, Gil," answered Mare Angel. "Jack the Ripper's not live in Africa. He lived in London in 1888. He likes to kill a few lady victims with his very sharp knife. But he doesn't exist anymore." "I thought the man said he dressed look like him," Gilbert barked. "Exactly," Mare Angel replied. "Come on, let's go to trick-or-treating." The trick-or-treating began, and Gilbert dressed as the gray fox and Gwen dressed as the kangaroo. "Sorry, I was teasing you guys," squeaked Gwen. "That's all right, Gwen. That mansion's not haunted," Gilbert barked. "It was the man dressed looked like Jack the Ripper," said Mare Angel. "They will get to knock on the door and say, 'Trick or treat!' Then the people of Quick and Gloggen gave them candy and vegetables and they leave." Gilbert and Gwen take off their costumes after they leave the town. "Don't you feel better, Gilbert, using vegetables instead of candy?" Mare Angel asked. "Yeah," answered Gilbert. "I'm sure this is the best Halloween ever." "I know," said Mare Angel. "Happy Halloween." The end.